Game 2 under the lights here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in downtown Crane, Missouri. This is Game 2 between the Galena Bears and the Billings Wildcats. They're going to be playing for a spot in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament Championship game. If you recall, or if you joined us in the last game, it was Southwest defeating Conway by a score of 4-2. Adam Smith joining you guys here on the Ozark Sports Report YouTube channel. Just a picture-perfect night tonight here in Crane. I'll give you the starting lineup first for the visiting Galena Bears. I'll show it to you on screen. They are coached by Durham McGowan and assisted by Brian Foster. They come into this game with a record of 7-3, 4 games over 500. And let's see if who will go and meet Southwest in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament Championship game. Will it be the Wildcats that wear blue and gold, or the Bears that wear blue and white? We shall see. Temperatures in the, I'll give you the weather report tonight from Crane. But first, let's greet the first man for the Bears. Leading off to top of the first inning for the Bears, the left fielder, number 6, Cody Jones. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for the Billings Wildcats, the third baseman, number 4, Brock Garby. Leading off the top of the second inning for the Galena Bears, a designated hitter batting eighth, number 23, Aiden Keithley. Aiden Keithley will be the man to greet the Billings pitcher in Justin Boss. The first pitch that Keithley sees, he swings and grounds one to the shortstop, but the third baseman will field it. And there's out number 1. Batting ninth, number 12, catcher, Caden Barron. Caden Barron is the batter. So we're going to replace Papazian with Seth Hatcher, who will not bat. 5-1 is our score in favor of Billings. Here in the top of the second. A ball and a strike is the count to Barron. The pitch, swings and chops one right to the pitcher, throw on to first. There's out number 2. And it resets the lineup for Cody Jones. Left fielder, Cody Jones. Cody Jones is the new batter for the Galena Bears. Final hope for the Bears here in the top of the second. The first pitch. Watches it for a strike, 0-1. Now it's 0-2 the count to there to Cody Jones. Wall waits on deck. The next one. Now he makes it a 1-ball and 2-strike count. The 1-2 outside. Now the count's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swings and hits a rocket pass between the first and second baseman. That's going to be a base hit. Swatted it the other way, and that's going to extend the inning for Blake Wall. Second baseman, Blake Wall. Blake Wall is the new batter. He is batting from the left side. The first pitch he sees is taken for a ball, 1-0. The count. 2 away here in the top of the second. The runner goes, and that ball is going to be lofted foul. Makes the count even at 1-1. After this game concludes, it will be. We got one more day of the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament. Then we will be off. Next week, Crane's going to be in another tournament known as the Seymour Fall Wood Bat Tournament. So they will keep their wood bats for another week. Then they come back home on September 30th and they will face, I believe they will face Blue Eye, I believe, or it might be Spokane. That or it could be Morrisville, not 100% sure of who they will play. 2-2 the count to Blake Wall. So we will have 4 more games remaining after the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament wraps up on Saturday, September 30th, October 4th, October 8th, and October 9th. And that's it after October 9th. We might have a basketball game in the winter, but no promises there. All 4 and a walk will be issued in and that will put runners at first and second base. Center fielder, Wyatt Doak. Wyatt Doak is the batter with 2 away. And runners at first and second. The pitch outside, there goes the throw down to third, but it's not going to be caught. And Jones is going to score. And that's going to make it now a 5-2 Billings lead. So Galena gets a run back. One ball and no strikes is the count on Wyatt Doak. Pirates have to make up a game against Galena. The pitch swings and hits it in the other way. It's going to be in the air. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder for a base hit. 1 run has come in. Doak on his way to third. He's just past first and second base. The throw is not going to be in time. He's going to score, and that is going to be called an inside the park home run. A 2-run inside the park home run. And the Bears are right back into it, 5-3 in favor of Billings. Let me tell you, Doak put it in second gear, and he took off. We're going to see Coach Jordan Smith come out, talk things over with his pitcher, and Justin Boss. But let me tell you, talk about some speed. Wyatt Doak put on his PF Flyers, and he was off to the races after that ball was dunked over the head of the left fielder in Nathaniel Berger. That was going to be a fly out to end the inning. Third baseman, Bryce Wall. Let's see if Wyatt Doak's inside the park 2-run home run can spark some life in the Bears. As that pitch is going to be hit in the air, and this is going to fall in front of the center and right fielders. Wall on his way to third. He'll make it there with a triple. And the Bears have another run 90 feet away. Right fielder, pitcher Jackson Foster. So it's Jackson Foster with 2 away. And the Bears having a 2-out rally here in the top of the second. It's a 5-3 Billings lead as Foster skies one into the air, but the center fielder in Edwards has it for out number 3. But 2 runs have already scored, and we go to the bottom of the second. 5-3 in favor of Billings. Dylan Edwards leads off the bottom of the second inning of play for the Billings Wildcats. So actually, 3 runs have already scored for Galena. It's a 5-4 Billings lead. Boy, let me tell you, Galena must have had a message sent to them saying, get back in this game. You allowed 5 runs to score from Billings. All you gotta do is just get back into it. Find ways to make base hits, find ways to get base hits, get on base, whether you have to take 2 pitches or take four balls, maybe get hit by a pitch, or even find that gap for extra bases. And the Bears understood the assignment. Ball 4 there to Dylan Edwards. He'll be on with a walk. Catcher, Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson, the batter, batting from the right side. Throw gets away. Edwards will be tasked to move on to second base, and he does. A couple of former SWCL foes are taking the field tonight. "5-4" is our score in favor of Galena and Billings. The pitch swing and a fly ball hit a mile high. The third baseman has it for out number 1. Pitcher, Justin Boss. And it's Justin Boss, as he will be tasked to not be an out. Do not make yourself an out if you're Justin Boss. First pitch, he swings and hits it foul, out of play. Springfield and Arkansas are playing for a spot in the Texas League Championship. Most recent score update, Arkansas has an 8-2 lead. They had a 7-run, hold on just a second, a 7-run 5th inning for the Travelers. That game is being played up at Hammons Field in Springfield. Cardinals got 2 wins. I believe they got 1 win from that series, from their game against the Travelers down in Little Rock. We're actually in North Little Rock, just across the river from Little Rock. And I think if Arkansas wins this game tonight, then I believe that series will shift back to Little Rock. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count to Justin Boss. He is the 5th man, as that's going to be a drop third strike. Catcher Barron was on the pursuit to make sure he gets that out. Left fielder, Nathaniel Berger. And I believe if the Springfield Cardinals finish off Arkansas, whether it's up in Springfield or it's going to be down in North Little Rock, they will face either Midland or Frisco in either Midland, Texas, or in the Dallas suburb of Frisco. 0-1 is the count to Berger. The pitch inside, 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Billings is going to try and get some more runs, make it harder for Galena to catch back up. 2 balls and a strike is the count to Berger. The pitch, swing and a miss. Counts even at 2-2. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a tapper foul. He keeps the at-bat going and stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Is the count and the out number in it, and actually that's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Actually, yes, it's actually 3-2. Berger thought it was ball 4. Home plate umpire says, no, you actually fouled one off. So he'll get another chance to either get himself on base, and Foster has another chance at getting it out. Berger swings and hits one in the air. That's going to be out number 3. And we go to the top of the 3rd. It's a 5-4 Billings lead. Andrew Foster leads off for the Galena Bears here in the top of the 3rd inning of play. First pitch he sees is taken for a ball, 1-0. Bears just need 2 runs to take the lead back from Billings. And it's just been sloppy pitching in the first 2 half innings of play. Galena got 3 runs, as that's going to be not made an out. It's going to be strike 1. Recap the scoring. Galena scored the first run in the inning, so it's actually 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, they didn't call it, so it's going to be 3-2. Galena got the scoring started, scoring 1 run in the opening inning. Then Billings answered back, scoring 5 to take a 4-run lead. And then Galena answered by scoring 3 runs. 2 of them were on an inside the park home run as Foster draws a walk. First baseman, Joel Simpson. And Joel Simpson's to the plate. Swings and smacks one foul. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 upstairs, and it's now 1-1. Runner on first. That is Andrew Foster. Swing and a miss, and there is 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 and 2, excuse me. Swings and hits it foul. And they're not going to make the play. That's going to be actually, it's going to be out number 2. Sends in the batter in Aiden Keithley. Designated hitter, Aiden Keithley. Aiden Keithley is now the batter for the Bears. Did they get him? Yes, they did. And there's out number 2 here in the third on a pickoff attempt. The Wildcat fans smile and wave, smile and agree. And now Keithley is in the hole, 0-2. Let's see if he can. Let's see if Boss can slam the door. The pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go around? I don't think so. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Strike 3 right down the outside corner. And that is how the top of the third comes to a close. Billings is actually getting off the field. They're gonna have to go back out on the field. A couple of Galena players were taking the field. Don't know what the hubbub was about. The home plate umpire is going over to the Billings coach saying like, hey, your kids need to take the field. So my guessing is that there's 2 outs. So Keithley is back up. So I believe they called it, what, 3 and 2? 2 and 2, actually. So now let's see if Boss can slam the door yet again. And the ball gets away. Now it's 3 and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count there to Aiden Keithley. Billings thought it was going to be strike 3. Let's see if Boss can slam the door here in the third. The pitch. Strike 3. There it is. Now as we head to the bottom of the third inning, no runs are scored for Galena. Halfway home here from this Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament semifinal game between Billings and Galena. It's a 5-4 Wildcat lead. Chet Hill will lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning of play. Nothing much scoring for Galena's. Hill will swing in line one foul right behind us. Or right towards us, actually, behind him. And it's 0-1. The next pitch upstairs, and it's 1-1. The pitch chomped at it, and it is 1-2. (5-4) in favor of Billings. That pitch is going to be upstairs now, 2-2. Low 2-2, and that is drops 3-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. The pitch to Hill as he swings and lost one foul. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning, as I said. 5-4 in favor of Billings. The pitch to Hill upstairs, and a walk will be issued. Hill will trot down to first. Brings in Sam Clendenning. Right fielder, Sam Clendenning. Sam Clendenning is the batter. First pitch to him is going to be kept in front by Caden Barron. They throw it away, and what do you know? Hill is on third. 1 ball, no strikes is the count to Clendenning. Man on third, that's Chet Hill. Second pitch to him is going to be taken for a strike, 1-1. The pitch, swung on, chopper. This is going to be a tough play. They're going to throw down to first. A run scores, and it's now 1 away for Mason Gearing. First baseman, Mason Gearing. Mason Gearing, the batter. I believe he singled his last plate appearance. Swings and lines one foul. And it's strike one. The next pitch upstairs. 1-1. The next pitch. Two and one now. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now the 3-1. Downstairs, and a walk. And a walk will be issued. Put a runner on first for Brock Garvey. Third baseman, Brock Garvey. Six to 4 is our score in favor of Billings. The first pitch to Garvey will be a ball 1-0. The pitch to him. Right down main, that's going to be a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 gets away, and this is going to make it 2-1. Gearing heads for second base, and he stops there. 1-1 delivery. Downstairs and the ball gets away again. And Gearing is going to stop at third. And the 7th run for Billings is 90 feet away. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out for Brock Garby. The 2-1 to him. Upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are, or the runners will be at the corners with nobody out, and it's going to bring in Nolan Coates to the plate. Durham McGowan's coming back out. He looks like it's going to be it. Looks like it will be it for Jackson Foster. His night is through. So we will have a new pitcher come on in. Foster not happy with himself as he, I believe, looks like he slammed the glove or threw the glove at the wall. And it's going to be, looks like, it's not Caden Barron. It's going to be Joel Simpson coming in. We'll have a new first baseman come on out. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Bears, number 8, Joel Simpson. Playing first base for Galena, number 9, Jackson Foster. So a couple more position changes. A pitching change, excuse me, for Galena. And as you know, these Wildcats are just carving into the Bears pitching. It is a close game. Billings leads at 6-4. We're trying to work the scoreboard. So as we see, Billings scored 5 in the first, and they scored 1 here in the third. Then it was scoreless for Billings in the second inning, scoreless for Galena in their half of the third. And they scored 1 in the bottom half of the third. So it's 6-4 with, I think, Dylan Edwards to the plate. Shortstop, Nolan Coates. Joel Simpson's to the plate. 6-4 our score in favor of Billings here in this Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament semifinal game. Billings, like I said, won their pool. Galena won their pool as well. Conway won the Crane pool, but Conway fell to Southwest by a score of 4-2. So Conway and Southwest will wait the winner of this game, or the winner and loser of this game. Runs scores as that falls in front of the. Hold on just a second. So run scores here in the bottom of the third. Billings gets another run back. It's 7-4 in favor of Billings. Coach Smith coming out to talk things over with the bases umpire, home plate umpire, and he says, "Hey, can we take a look at what just happened?" So what it looks like right now, runners are at first and second. Two outs here in the bottom of the third as we await to see what the call will be. And no matter what the call will be, one side is going to disagree, the other side will agree. So they say the runner is out at second. And it's up to Dylan Edwards. Center fielder, Dylan Edwards. 2 away here in the bottom of the third inning of play. Cats got the 7-4 advantage. They lead it by 3. The pitch, swing and hit in the air. This is going to be an easy fly out for out number 3. And Simpson is able to get out of the inning with no runs scored, or a run scored. We head to the 4th. It is a 7-4 Billings lead. Caden Barron leads off for the Galena Bears here in the top of the 4th inning of the top of the 4th inning of play. Billings has the 7-4 advantage. Scored 2 in the bottom half of the 3rd. The first pitch to Barron is going to be taken for a strike. 0-1. Or excuse me, taken for a ball, 1-0. Now it's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0, swing and a miss, and there is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Home plate umpire raises his hands to signal it. Swing and a miss. Now 2-2. Count is even for Boss to slam the door. Let's see if he can do that. The 2-2 pitch. And he misses there. It's going to be 3-2. So important to get strikeouts on the first batter. Pitch. Oh, he went around. There's strike 3. And there's out number 1 here in the top half of the 4th. Left fielder, Cody Jones. As I said, these two teams are playing for a spot in the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship, and one of these teams will be taking on Southwest. The loser of this game plays in the 3rd place game against Conway. 0-1 is the count to Cody Jones. The pitch is going to be 1-1. One ball, 1 strike is the count. The 1-1 floats it in there for a strike, and it's 1-2 as it goes inside on him. Boss was able to paint the corner on that pitch. The 1-2 pitch. downstairs, and that is 2-2. Art of pitching is all about finding those corners and painting the corners. You know, a lot of these good pitchers in years past, you know, John Smoltz, Bob Gibson, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, and pitchers today like Clayton Kershaw, and also another pitcher another pitcher that just recently retired, Adam Wainwright, who's been notorious at painting corners. Walk is issued to Cody Jones, and it's up to Blake Wall to keep it going. Second baseman, Blake Wall. Blake Wall is the batter. The first pitch to him is going to be taken for a ball, 1-0. One out here in the top of the fourth. You got to give credit to Galena. They've kept the game close. You know, after that inning where they gave up 5 runs that was in the top of the first. They actually buckled down, but they have had 3 pitchers take the mound. Tristan Papazian started tonight on the mound he did not get out of the opening inning as he gave up 5 runs. Then Jackson Foster came in relief. He gave up, I believe, just 2 runs, or 1 run, excuse me, in about 2 1/3 innings pitched. Then 0.1 innings pitched for Simpson. Check on the runner, he's back in safely. Wildcats have been able to take advantage of the miscues that Galena has committed on the field tonight. Galena will play for if this game was to end in the 4th inning, Galena would play for 3rd on Saturday. Center fielder, Wyatt Doak. Bunted base hit there for Blake Wall. Got runners at first and second with 1 man out. And it's up to Wyatt Doak to keep things going. 1 out here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits it the other way. This is going to be caught by the left fielder. Ball goes back into the infield. Runner will hold at second. And there's 2 away. Third baseman, Bryce Wall. And it's Bryce Wall. He will be tasked to keep the inning alive here in the top of the 4th. 7-4 is our score in favor of Billings. Oh, balk. We got a balk. So my mistake, there's 2 runners on. I did not see the runner on first after the fly out. You've got to be vigilant. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th as that pitch is hit foul just across the street from us into the city park. Oh, 0-1 is the count to Bryce Wall. Runners are at second and third. The ball gets away, but the runners do not advance. And it's a 1-1 count. I can tell you the catcher in Logan Thompson was right on it. He was on that pursuit of the ball. 1-1 downstairs, and it's 1-2. Ground ball to the third baseman. Throw on to first. Gets him on the just one step. And we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Time for Billings to get some more runs going. They lead it 7-4. Logan Thompson leads off for the Billings Wildcats here in the bottom of the fourth. Scoreless inning for the Bears back in the first. As Thompson swings and hits one on the ground to the shortstop, and he's out. Pitcher, Justin Boss. And Justin Boss is up for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the fourth inning of play. The first pitch, he swings and hits it in the air, but the left fielder Jones is right there. And there's two away. Left fielder Nathaniel Berger. Nate Berger is the final hope here for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and hits it on the ground, and the second baseman couldn't make the play. Ball is thrown away. Berger's going to be on his way to second base, and he's going to get in there with a stand-up double. Designated hitter, Chet Hill. Hold on just a second, as both coaches from Galena, I believe, are looking at the first baseman, and Jackson Foster. I believe he was injured on the play, shaken up. Two outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Final score update from Busch Stadium as the Pirates were able to stave off the sweep. They defeat the Cardinals by a score of 3-2. But the Cardinals do win the series, and they're going to get ready for the Guardians coming into St. Louis this weekend. It's the final homestand of the regular season for the Cardinals. Final time they will be at Busch Stadium for the regular season, and then they're going west to wrap up the regular season. Cardinals are now 75 and 74 safe, as that's going to be a base hit. We're going to have a rundown. Berger was coming in as another run scores, and it's now an 8-4 Wildcat lead here in the bottom of the fourth. Right fielder Sam Clendenning. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning of play. Cats have the lead. It's 8-4. Eight to 4 is our score. There we go. Here in the bottom of the fourth, as Clendenning was hit by the pitch. And that will send in the batter in Mason Gearing. First baseman, Mason Gearing. Runners are at first and second. Billings starting to play with fire. Ground ball to the pitcher. He'll toss it over to the first baseman for out number 3. But we are going to the top of the fifth. It is an 8-5 Billings lead. Dalton Fawcett leads off the top half of the fifth inning of play. Billings has the 8-4 advantage over Galena. First pitch, swinging, strike 1 to Fawcett. Fawcett's batting for Jackson Foster, who was injured on the play back in the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch blocked in the dirt, and it is 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Dalton Foster. The 1-2 outside and makes it 2-2. Boss so far has been immaculate tonight. He's given up just 4 runs, but he's kept it under control. And the Billings offense has supplied him with the firepower. 3 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Boss's pitch to Fawcett, and that's going to be a ball 4, so Fawcett will trot down to first. Shortstop, Andrew Foster. Andrew Foster is the batter. He's got Fawcett on first. The first pitch to Foster is going to be a ball, 1-0. The next pitch, taken for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 swing and hit foul. Now it's 1-2. Let's see if Foster can find himself on. Or we'll see if Boss can send him back into the dugout. He swings and hits it over the head of the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit. Foster stops at first, and Fawcett will head to second. And that will be, it looks like that could be it for that could be it for Justin Boss. He gives the ball to the head coach Jordan Smith. Says, "Hey, you gave us some good innings. Your offense gave you the run support that you needed. Go play the field now." As the Billings fans give him an applause as he heads, I believe, to right field. New pitcher coming in. Let's see who it is. I believe it's going to be Mason Gearing, I believe. Let's see if he shows his number. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Wildcats, number 4, Brock Garvey. Playing third base, number 11, Justin Boss. So Boss will head to, I believe, third base, or he might have moved to second base during the pitching change. And I believe the task for Garvey is to just nail down just to keep this game in check, and once we get to the 7th, nail it down. Or you can also rely on your offense to score 6 runs in the bottom half of the 5th. But we shall see. But once we get to the bottom of the 5th, or you can score your 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Or you could even score 7. Because if you score 6 in either the bottom of the 6th or the bottom of the 5th, this game would end with a run rule. So you got the 8-4 lead. And let's see if Galena can find ways to get into the head of Brock Garvey. Joel Simpson will be the man to greet Brock Garvey on the mound. First baseman, Joel Simpson. Simpson, the batter. He greets Brock Garvey once again. Runners are at first and second. The first pitch he sees is going to be upstairs, taken for a ball. The 1-0. Here it comes. Outside, taken for a strike. And the count's even at 1-1. Getting close to 9 p.m. on this Thursday evening. The pitch. Downstairs and back-to-back strikes. Simpson looks at. He's actually the relief pitcher for there for Galena. Third pitcher that Galena has used on the mound tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. The 2-2 to Simpson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the dirt, and there is out number 1. Designated hitter, Aiden Keithley. Keithley, a strikeout victim in his last plate appearance. Runners are at first and second for the Bears. The pitch is going to be taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. It could be a battle of Bears in the third place game on Saturday afternoon. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, and it is 2-1. Two balls and a strike is the count to Keithley. He swings and hits it on the ground, and that's going to load up the bases for Galena. Catcher, Caden Barron. Caden Barron will dig in. He's going to be tasked to get a run in. He can get a run in on a sacrifice fly. He can get one on a ground out. He can even get one in on a bunt. You don't have the double play situation set up, so anything that is hit in the air and is caught will be used as a sacrifice to see if the third baseman or the runner at third tags up, the throw that pitch is caught there by the shortstop, and there's 2 away. Left fielder, Cody Jones. Two outs in the top of the 5th. Billings is clinging on to an 8-4 lead. The pitch swung on, hit on the ground. This is going to that will go between the pitcher's legs. Oh, they got him. Looks like it at second base. Erases a run and it erases extra bases. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is an 8-4 Billings lead. Brock Garby leads off the bottom of the 5th inning of play between Billings and Galena. Billings has the 8-4 lead. As the first pitch he sees will be taken for a ball, 1-0. The lights are shining bright here at Tootie Parsons Stadium. The pitch is taken for another ball, 2-0. Billings is probably going to look to get some runners on. Possibly blow this game wide open. They need 6 to end this game in 5. They can't end this game with scoring 11, because we have already crossed 3 innings. They would have had to just score their runs in bunches in the first or second innings of play. See, as Garby is facing a 3-2 count. That 5-run inning that they had in the first, swings and hits it in the air. This is going to fall in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Garby will stop at first for a single. Shortstop, Nolan Coates. Nolan Coates is the batter. Garby on first. Let's see if he could possibly be sent around the bases. But we shall see. One out here in the bottom of the, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Eight to 4 is our score in favor of Billings. That pitch is dropped, but no advance of the runner. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 downstairs, and it's taken for a strike. 1-1. The next pitch, swung on and hit past between the third baseman and shortstop. Here comes Garby. He's going to be waved around. He's going to come in to score, and that's going to make it now a 9-4 Billings lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Center fielder Dylan Edwards. Edwards will dig in. He's got a runner on second base. That is Nolan Coates. He's got a 0-1 count. Let's see if Simpson can slam the door. Swung on, and that is going to be hit, bobbled by the second baseman. They're going to hold Coates at third, and that will bring in the batter in Logan Thompson to the plate. He's got runners at the corners. Catcher Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson, your man at the plate. He bats from the right side. Simpson's pitch is hit in the air into left field. It is not caught. That's going to play a run. Coates comes in scoring, and that makes it now a 10-4 Billings lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 runs have already scored, and that brings in Justin Boss to the plate. Third baseman, Justin Boss. Justin Boss is the bat. He's playing third, I believe, for Billings. Runners are at first and second. The pitch. Downstairs and kept in front by the catcher in Caden Barron. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of, or no outs, excuse me, in the bottom of the 5th. And the Wildcats can come out scoring. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. The pitch, swing and hit in the air. This is going to be caught by the. Oh! Ball gets away. This is going to now have runners at the corners after Boss flies out. So there's now 1 out here in the inning. Left fielder, Nathaniel Berger. Nathaniel Berger to the plate. He's got the 10-4 advantage. The pitch to Berger. Swing and a miss. And there is strike 1, 0-1. If 4 more runs scored, this game will end. The 0-1. Swung on, hit on the ground. This is going to be that will go past the second baseman and I believe the shortstop. They get him out at third, but a run scores. And now this game is going into the 6th inning. Wait, hold on a second. So they say there's 2 outs. A run has scored. So Galena retreats back into the field thinking it was 3 outs. The officiating crew meets in the middle of the diamond right by the mound to see what the verdict is. My guess is the bases umpires are trying to look for a double play, I believe. And if it's still 2 out, if it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, then it looks like it'll give Chet Hill a chance. Okay, so it's going to be 2 out. They will still keep it at 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on first, and it's Chet Hill to the plate. Designated hitter, Chet Hill. Chet Hill is the batter. Batting from the right side, the pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. He's going to look to keep the inning alive. The pitch, swing and a miss again. There is 0-2. Hill getting antsy. I think he's trying to find himself on base. The 0-2 to Hill. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there's out number 3. But the Wildcats get 3, and we head to the top of the 6th. It is an 11-4. Billings lead. Blake Wall leads off the top of the 6th for Galena. Galena is going to try and dig themselves out of an 11-4 hole. They don't want to be run ruled tonight. But if they have to go to the 3rd place game, they most certainly will and take on Conway. The pitch is hit out of play. That's going to go foul. A ball and 1 strike is the count to Blake Wall. Billings can certainly come back in and score 3 more runs in the bottom of the 6th. Billings is playing with fire. The pitch, swing and hit out of play. And this is going to go, looks like, towards the tracks. And it's a foul ball. Oops. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count. The pitch, swung on and hit foul. Two and 2 is the count to there to Wall. The 2-2 pitch swings and hits it the other way, but it's going to be caught by the 3rd baseman in I believe Justin Voss. Center fielder Wyatt Doak. One away here in the top of the 6th. It's an 11-4 game between Billings and Galena. Nothing in 1 to count there to Doak. The 0-1. Outside now it's 1 and 2, so there's nothing in 2, but it's now 1 and 2. The 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Wyatt Doak. The next pitch swings and hits it on the ground to the 2nd baseman. It bounces off of him and it rolls into shallow center. Or shallow right field, excuse me. Brings up the batter in Bryce Wall. 3rd baseman, Bryce Wall. Bryce Wall will be tasked to move Doak around. I believe he is given the sign to bunt. Bears are not going to be shut out tonight. They scored 4, but Billings broke out the bats. They have scored 11 so far, and the credit to that was the 5-run first inning that they had, followed by a 2-run 3rd, a 1-run 4th, and a 3-run 5th. If they want to end this game in the bottom half of the 6th, the Wildcats are going to have to score 3. 3-0 is the count. Pitch to Wall, and a walk will be issued. First baseman, Dalton Fawcett. Dalton Fawcett digs in. He is playing for the injured Jackson Foster. One out here in the top of the sixth. So first pitch is swinging. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1 outside is taken for a strike. 0-2. One out here in the one out here in the bottom or in the top of the sixth. But the Wildcats can get a double play with a snap of the fingers. 0-2 is the count to Dalton Fawcett. He walked his first plate appearance. The 0-2. Strike 3. You looked at that one. And he goes down on strikes. And it's going to be the final hope for Galena here in the sixth. And it's Andrew Foster. Shortstop, Andrew Foster. Andrew Foster digs in. I believe he's had a base hit or two tonight. The first pitch to Foster, he swings and misses on that one, strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on and hit on the ground to the shortstop. Throw on to first, and plenty of time, and that's how the top of the sixth comes to an end. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Billings needs 3 to end it early. Galena needs to just get 3 outs to send it to the seventh. Billings leads it 11-4. Eight, 9-1 due up for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the sixth inning, and they can be tasked to start a ruckus. They just need 3 runs to end this game early. But Galena needs 3 outs to send it to the seventh. Swing and a miss, and there is 1 ball and 1 strike. That's the count to Sam Clendenning. Clendenning looking hungry. Takes another strike, and it's 1-2. believe Simpson started this at bat with, I believe, 3 straight heaters. Let's see. Another fastball. 2-2. Possibly may have been an off-speed pitch. Pitch from Simpson, swing and a miss, and down goes Clendenning, and it's Mason Gearing's turn. First baseman, Mason Gearing. The pitch to Gearing, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. You've probably seen this fastball before, so I'd be going after it if it is. Off-speed pitch on that one, and it's 0-2. Good little curveball to get him fooled. Maybe a little 12-6 action. The 0-2. Another curveball, strike 3. And it resets the lineup. Pitcher, Brock Garby. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch to him is outside, 1-0. Now 2-0 the count to Brock Garby. If he can get on base, he can cause some trouble on the bases. A 2-0. Didn't go around, and it's now 3-0. The count on Garby. The next pitch. Inside, ball 4, and Garby is on with a no, pardon me, so it's going to be called a strike. I thought it was going to be ball 4, but instead it's 3-1. It's how you call it. Swing and hit in the air to the left fielder. The inning comes to a close, and we head on to the 7th. Bears are down to their last 3 outs if they want to carve back into it. They trail it 11-4. Joel Simpson leads off the top half of the 7th inning. Final chance for the Bears, as they're going to look to try and carve into this 11-4 lead. They trail by 7. First pitch to Joel is going to be taken for a strike, 0-1. After this game, we will have our post-game show. We will talk to either head coaches Durham McGowan or Jordan Smith. depending on who the winner is. Most likely it'll be Billings if Galena doesn't come back. A 1-1 pitch to Simpson, swing and a miss, and it is a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom or in the top of the 7th. Simpson is the leadoff man. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. And there is out number 1. Designated hitter, Aiden Keithley. Aiden Keithley will be tasked to make it off balance. First pitch he sees is outside, taken for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Right down Main, taken for a strike, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1. Right down Commerce, and it's strike 2, 1-2. Even though Galena's been able to get 4 runs, Billings has just been line and caught there by the second baseman there in Woody, and the Bears are down to their final out. Catcher Caden Barron. So I believe Simpson will be in line for the loss on the mound. Boss will be in line for the win. Oh, did they get him? No, they did not. Game continues, and that will bring in the batter in, Cody Jones. Left fielder, Cody Jones. So Cody Jones, the final hope for the Bears here in the top of the 7th. The first pitch to him, swing and a miss. And there's strike 1, 0-1. Thompson takes a break, calls time, talks things over with his pitcher, Brock Garby. I believe they're going to say look for a ground ball. You're going to make your infield work. The pitch swung on and fouled, and the Bears are down to their final strike of the game. The Wildcats are 1 strike away from meeting Southwest, and it's going to be an all-former SWCL matchup in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament Championship. Here it is, swinging and hit in the air. Who is going to get it? The center fielder doesn't make the play. It falls right in front of him. And we got runners at first and second late here in the 7th. Second baseman, Blake Wall. Bears are starting to put the ball in play. The first pitch, outside, taken for a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Billings in a little bit of trouble tonight. The pitch, swing and hit in the air into foul territory, and it's not going to be made. And that's strike 1. Moss kind of stepped a little awkwardly, trying to field that ball that was going out of play. A ball and a strike. I could say the the Billings field is going to look for a ground ball. And now the Bears are down to their final strike again. Let's see if Garby can nail it down here in the 7th. He comes set. He fires inside, and it's now 2-2. The count there on Wall. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Let's see if the Wildcats can head to the championship. Oh! Three and 2. Billings was about to walk off the field celebrating their trip to the championship. But we're gonna have to wait for one more pitch. Let's see if Garby can nail it down right here. The 3-2 inside, and that's going to walk him. That's going to put the runners on, or that's going to load the bases actually, and that will send in Wyatt Doak to the plate. Center fielder Wyatt Doak. Wyatt Doak digs in. He is batting from the left side. Garby kicks and fires inside, and that will hit him. That's going to plate a run. That will make it an 11-5. That's going to make it an 11-5 Billings lead. Coach Jordan Smith was just about to go out there, but Thompson gives Garby some encouragement. The pitch, swing and hit in the air into left field. The left fielder has it, and the Billings Wildcats are going to the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament Championship. Final score, Billings 11, Galena 5. As the Billings Wildcats celebrate and come off the field, Galena will play in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament 3rd place game, and they will take on the Conway Bears that wear red. Don't go away. We're going to have our post-game show coming up in just a few moments. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm here with the head coach of the Billings Wildcats, Coach Jordan Smith, after that 11-4 commanding win against Galena to send you guys to the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship. Coach Smith, going into this game, what was the initial statement that you had going into this game against Galena?
Yeah, definitely. Better approaches at the plate. We struggled this year seeing too many strikes. So it was preached to make sure we swing at first pitch strikes, be aggressive at the plate, and it really paid off tonight.
It did pay off tonight, is seeing first pitch strikes, not striking out, just putting the ball in play and just letting your boys come to work.
Absolutely.
What was the initial ingredient? You guys sent two pitchers in Justin Boss and Brock Garvey. What were you looking for in your pitchers tonight?
Pitch to contact. We were wanting strikes, letting our defense work behind them, and they both did great. First inning, we were a little shaky on defense, but the boys really came around and backed up their pitcher. Just compete, throw strikes, make the other guys hit you, and they did a great job tonight.
You said you coughed up a run in the first inning, but you answered back, scored 5 runs, which that was pretty much the pinnacle of tonight's game. So,
Absolutely.
what did your players do to get those 5 runs?
Absolutely. Capitalized for sure. There's a few errors that helped us out, and they made sure that we fixed our approaches with runners in scoring position, not trying to do too much, just put the ball in play, hitting the ball to the right side, and it paid off. They really hit very good tonight with runners in scoring position.
Hitting with runners in scoring position makes good things happen.
Absolutely.
I've seen it before especially when I've watched Cardinals baseball this season.
Yep.
When they got runners in scoring position, they failed to bring them in.
Absolutely.
So you guys did the exact opposite. Looking ahead at the tournament championship on Saturday at 2:30, you're going to be taking on Southwest, a former SWCO member, a second former SWCO member. What's it going to be if you guys want to come out and see what GOC baseball is going to be like?
Absolutely. We played them once this year. They're a great team. I would like to say first. We got to capitalize on any opportunity we get. We got to hit the ball. We got to fix our approaches. Always swinging at first pitch strikes, being aggressive, and then our defense got to stay solid behind our pitcher. Once again, attacking the strike zone, throwing strikes, and trying to beat them with our defense and offense for sure.
If there were any final words you had to say to Coach Jordan McGowan after that 11-5 loss that they had, what would your words be to Coach McGowan after that 11-5 loss that they had?
Absolutely. Great job. The Galena boys have never put their head down, and they fought the whole way. They're a great team, and they have a very bright future. So I appreciate them competing with us and really putting their best foot forward against us.
Appreciate the time, Coach Smith. Congratulations on that win against Galena to get to the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship. Hey, maybe you might do the same thing when you guys take on Southwest on Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Coach Jordan Smith, as that will end our coverage for tonight. We'll be back on the air on Saturday. We've got 3 games. Starting off at 10, it will be Crane taking on Purdy. At 10, it will be the third place game between Galena and Conway. That will be at noon. And then at 2:30, it will be the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship game between Southwest and Billings. For one final time, I'm Adam Smith saying so long from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you back here on Saturday when we will wrap up the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament.